Round 9 scheduled for 10. Waiting has now been stopped on the eye of Lapaglia. Boy, DeWitt has been so impressive when he has gotten inside that reach of Lapaglia. Well, if you have just joined us, you have missed a terrific night of fights here on ESPN, and this one is not over.
Time out! Time out! Go over there. Stand over there. Come on up with some tape. And you've got a
now the
This kind of going to be a small delay as this runner comes over and makes the repair.
Lapaglia throws his hands in the air, signaling to the crowd that he is okay. Putting new tape on the left glove of Doug DeWitt. DeWitt, 26 years of age. So often you hear fighters at the crossroads of their career, but case of Doug DeWitt off that loss to Jose Quinones and 2 losses prior to that, Tommy Hearns and Milton McCrory. This quite simply is a time when if he can't beat the likes of a Lenny Lapaglia, it is certainly time perhaps to hang it up, and he admitted that this morning.
That was quite a proclamation he made, putting his entire career on the line with one fight. It's the kind of speech he needed to get himself psyched up, and he's been in this fight.
And he's doing in this bout what we thought he would do in other ones, and right now he's making a statement about what he wants to do in boxing.
A point you made earlier, Al, about the fatigue factor for Lenny Lapaglia has started to show a little bit here. Not as bad as in some other fights, but enough for DeWitt to take advantage.
Well, as you can plainly see at home, that gash over Lapaglia's right eye is open once more. And he's got a pretty good mouse under it.
You know, a lot of people have questioned the courage of Lenny Lapaglia, especially after his bouts with Danny Blake a couple of years ago when he really just quit a couple of times. He was having, oh my, left hook just hurt DeWitt. He's in trouble. Lapaglia can't follow up.
There's the exhaustion factor. A tremendous punch by Lapaglia. Opportunity is waiting.
Oh my.
We talked about the hands coming down from DeWitt, making some mental errors, and he did it again.
Boy, in a round in which DeWitt looked so good. Oh, on the break, Lapaglia hits him. DeWitt is ready to go.
No legs left. No legs left for Doug DeWitt. Now it's a matter of he's got to clutch and hold on for survival.
We're in the 9th round, 1 to go. And DeWitt, no question about it, way ahead on the scorecards.
I would say so, but as Dave said, it's survival time for Doug.
We made the point earlier about DeWitt making the mistakes and relying too heavily on his chin. He's done it here.
What a 9th round.
Oh,
But
my.
DeWitt does not seem to be phased.
Was in control in this round, total control. When this left hook from Lapaglia right on the chin. Now look at DeWitt, he is just out. Lapaglia took his time, however, about following up, and it gave DeWitt a chance to get back into it. Look at Lenny Lapaglia. My, he's fired up. Wow.
Lapaglia's going to go right to work and lands a left hand.
even if Doug DeWitt hangs on to win this fight, you've got to wonder how much abuse can he subject his chin to. He's taking a lot tonight.
Yeah, because earlier in his career, these punches would have no impact on him. Now he is being hurt. And I didn't think Lapaglia could come on strong like this toward the end of the fight. He's doing it.
You recall it was back in round 4 when Lenny stung DeWitt up against the ropes. A round in which DeWitt had been winning handily prior to that exchange. And the same thing happened in round 9. 10th and final round.
Well, the only intrigue here really is, can DeWitt survive? He's doing more than surviving right now. Because if he survives, presumably he'll win.
And now he's calling on his veteran's experience, trying to hold on, clutch and grab at times.
Boy, DeWitt fighting with the heart of a grizzly bear. Staggered, almost out in round 9. Simply trying to keep Lapaglia off of him here in the 10th and final round.
Oh, my. We've had some wars in the last 5 months, and this one ranks right with him.
Nope, it's a slip. Vinny Ranoni in to dust off the gloves, and now they're going at it again.
Well, to use the 9 lives of a cat analogy, DeWitt's used up about 8 of them, but he's still there.
He might have used up 10 at this point, though. DeWitt landing big left hooks, not even phasing Lapaglia.
I don't know about you guys. I'd like to see this one go another 2 rounds.
Oh, man. I don't know if they would, though.
Overhand right. Lapaglia stops the onslaught of DeWitt, but only momentarily.
Oh. I think the phrase heart pounding was invented for this bout.
And look at everything here. When the judges look at this fight, a lot of the early rounds where not as much happened will have a big impact if it goes all the way.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, DeWitt hasn't been that bad here in the 10th, even though he's been hit with some big punches. He's landed combinations again.
Final 30 seconds of this fight.
Well, we're looking at one of the candidates for a fight of the year here in Atlantic City for sure.
And for a rematch, perhaps, as well.
Well, you remember back earlier this year, gentlemen, both of you on hand for that war between Bazemore and Harold Knight. This one surpassing that.
I tell you, just about. And look at DeWitt with those combinations. What a match, my.
The crowd is on its feet, and rightfully so. Both corners are over congratulating the other cornermen. What 2 fighters embracing. I never thought I would see that after what we saw this morning in the weigh-in when Lapaglia was yelling at Doug DeWitt for making him go back and lose that extra pound.
They carried the same kind of intensity into the ring, too. There was a lot of bickering back and forth. Just a tremendous fight.
And, you know, the interesting thing is that it's such an ebb and a flow to this fight. The early rounds, DeWitt boxing well, showing better defense. But when that big right hand landed for Lapaglia, it turned things around. I still think DeWitt would be the winner by decision in this bout.
I agree with that. He probably did win by a little bit. But the trend of the fight does not speak favorably on DeWitt's overall career. He took far more, and it looked for the first time that those punches are starting to affect him.
Now, DeWitt said earlier that he didn't even think he was in the ring against Quiñones. I don't think there was any question in that man's mind right there that not only was he in the ring tonight against Lenny Lapaglia, but as you said, Dave, he certainly took a lot of punishment that he probably didn't want to take.
He was not only in the ring, but on Queer Street, as they call it, when a fighter is dazed and just about out, which was in the 9th round, but he came back.
Now the decision is in. Let's find out what it is. Michael Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I give the official scoring, let's have a hand for 2 young men that really earned their money tonight. Doug DeWitt and Lenny Lapaglia. Here is the official scoring. Joe Pasquale scores it 97-92. Richard Strange has it 96-94. And Al DeVito scores it 96-94 for the winner. By unanimous decision, Doug Cobra DeWitt.
The early lead, too much to overcome.